Jim, a good friend of mine, joins us now on MLB Tonight. So is it hard to evaluate where these guys are? Are you checking in on them to see what their body mass index is right now? Because they didn't play for 2020. How do you assess them?
Yeah, it's really difficult, Greg. Even the guys who played in the major leagues, it was such an unusual year where you're transitioning into the big leagues with no minor league experience in the year. I kind of give guys a mulligan for guys who struggled, the Casey Mizes of the world and the Wander Francos who never really played this year at all. You get a little scuttlebutt from alternative camp or instructional league or winter ball, but you hear some things. I think the hitters are a little easier than the pitchers. The pitchers are tougher because you might hear, oh, so-and-so was throwing harder, but yeah, his arm was fresh. He didn't pitch a whole season. What do you make of a guy throwing harder for a couple innings at a time? So it's, we're checking in on guys, but it's definitely another way that COVID has just wrecked kind of 2020.
Okay, we got like 2 minutes left in this segment. I want to fly. Wander Franco, is he going to play in the big leagues? Why is he number one?
Yes, I think he'll play in the big leagues this year. He's probably the best hitter in minor league baseball. He's got power. He's got speed. He can play in a number of positions. He's super young. I think you'll see him by midseason.
Okay, I'm worried about our favorite minor league pitcher in the world, Mackenzie Gore. For some reason, I was hearing that they're working on his mechanics. Are they trying to lower this incredibly wonderful high leg kick of Mackenzie Gore?
I don't think it's that. I just think with COVID throwing everything off, you had spring training, then it stopped, then you come back to summer camp. He just never really got into sync, is what I'm told this year. So I don't think it's that they're trying to remake him. I just think that he never really got in sync. And with the Padres winning this year, it wasn't a position where you were going to kind of let him, get his feet wet and see what he could do. You needed guys who could help right away. I think he's fine. I think he's still the best pitching prospect in baseball. Just a little bit of a lost year for him, like so many guys.
I'm going to ask the control room to pop up the top prospects again from MLB.com, because I was looking at the top of your list, and there was one name I couldn't find, and he's going to be a rookie next year. He owned the postseason. Randy Arozarena. What more does Randy need to do to be one of your top prospects, Jim Callis?
Well, as you know, Greg, we do our list at the beginning of the year and we do it at mid-season. We don't really do a postseason list. Obviously, I think if we were doing a list now, we'd have Randy Arozarena would be on the top 100. Coming into the year, as you know, he was kind of considered fourth outfield type. He was 25 this year, which is not young for a prospect. We will correct. We'll have a new list out, and we'll have a show, and I'm sure you can grill me and Jonathan about it in February when we do the show. But Randy will be on the list. We just don't have a constantly updating list where after October we could jam him onto the list.
Am I invited to be on this top 100 show in February? Am I invited by you, Jim Callis? I'm going to take that invitation, by the way. I will take it.
Yeah, you and Harold, I'm sure, is normal. Well, okay. I'm looking forward to that.
All right, Jim Callis, thank you so much. He knows everything about our prospects. It's always fun to talk to Jim.